Hello, 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 and welcome back to Birdwatch, the great pop culture debates fashion video review of the looks of the main stage from RuPaul's Drag Race UK Season 2. I'm your host, Eric Resniak, and I am joined today by my very special guest, Judge Judy, Karissa Kloss. Hi, Karissa. Welcome back. How you doing, Queen?
Good. Thank you for having me. I'm excited. Finale.
And Karissa and I actually started this whole journey back when we did the promo looks for the UK2 girls, which frankly was not overwhelmed this season. So now we're taking it full circle. I love this journey for us, Karissa.
Same. I'm so happy to be here with you.
Well, we are going to get right into it. We're going to toot, boot, shoot, poot, and scoot. I don't remember what the other one is. Moot. The looks from the finale main stage of RuPaul's Drag Race UK season 2. And the first girl up is Miss Cherry Valentine, who now technically is in last place because of Joe's return. Karissa, what did you think?
This is a toot. I think she looks great. I love it. And I really wish we had been able to see a lot more of her this season, because I think I've not been unimpressed, or I've been impressed with all of the things she's brought to the runway. So toot.
Yeah, it's a toot for me. I think Cherry was probably cast as filler, and I think that's a shame because clearly she's a very interesting costume designer, because I think she makes all of her own stuff. She's very talented. I wish we gotten to see more of her. I think there's a lot more there. So toot toot for you, Cherry. Next up, we have Astana Mandela. What do you think, Karissa?
So this was a borderline moot for me, but I'm going to toot it because I think she looks great. I just wasn't as impressed as I wanted to be. And I wanted to see those legs again, and she's got them covered. So this is a toot. It's a soft toot.
I was in love with this when it first came out. I just thought, oh God, she looks so gorgeous. And Karissa frankly read me behind the scenes being like, what are you seeing that I am not seeing? I'm looking at it again and I still think it's really successful. I think she looks beautiful here. I like that she is not playing on the legs of the body. I like that she's giving us glamour. There's something very classic about this. And I think Asuna is kind of, her brand is being young and very street, and this to me is a very elevated version. So I love it. It's still a toot for me. It's not going to be a shoot, but it's a toot. Next up, we have Joe Black. We have Ginny Lemon, who is running past the stage. What a legend. Karissa, what did you think of Ginny Lemon?
This is going to be a very soft toot from me. I know I'm in a very generous mood because I love this season and I love this cast, and now I have a better understanding of who Ginny Lemon is as a queen, and what she brings to the table. And I mean, this is not a high fashion for me at all, but it's on brand and she looks great, and it's the essence of Ginny, which is what you want the queens to bring to the finale. So it's a very soft toot, but I'm tooting.
God bless you. You are in a good mood. This is a boot for me. I look at this photo and I think Emperor Palpatine says, fancy a slice. I like the teapot purse is fabulous. And I love everything about Ginny. I really do. But this is a boot. Like it's hilariously Ginny. It's on brand, but this is not a finale runway. I'm so sorry. All right. Next up, I think we actually have Veronica Green. Go for it, Karissa.
This one also, I think I see what she's going for here, like a Sailor Moon type Veronica version. I think she looks adorable. Her face is adorable. I'm gonna soft toot it. I'm in a very good mood, and I think she looks great.
And I love you for that, Karissa. I'm apparently not in a good mood. I'm gonna boot this because I don't know what Veronica was thinking. I am sure there's a story here. I am sure she was trying to say something. The only thing I can go for, it's clearly a Sailor Moon, maybe with tuxedo mask. And I'm wondering if there's a mask play that she was hoping to communicate here, given the COVID situation. Mm-hmm. It's just really strange for me. We've seen we saw what Veronica give us in the first 4 weeks. This to me is not even remotely on that level. Like, we know she can do so much better. So I have to boot it. I don't know what's going on there. I would love to know the thought process behind it. But as they always say on the runway, if you can't communicate it with the look, you're not successful. So it's a boot for me. Next up, I think we actually do have Joe Black. I'm sorry, everybody. I was very excited to get to this, apparently. Karissa, take it away.
This is a toot, a very loud toot for me. That fascinator is, I mean, just walking with that, I don't know. Joe is a legend. Joe looks stunning from head to toe, and even the thing on top of her head. So this is a very loud toot for me.
You know what? Initially, I was going to toot this. I'm going to shoot this because look at this fucking bitch. Every runway she went down on that main stage, she killed, and she was eliminated in both episodes she appeared on. Every runway she killed. The first look, the hometown look, which was the pavilion, was gorgeous, even though it didn't read pavilion. The Bowie look was amazing. The ice cream windswept look was amazing. This is fucking incredible. And I think she was really kind of done dirty by this show. So I'm going to shoot it. Like, she deserves whatever I can give her. Thank you, Joe. I'll go to one of your shows if I ever get to London. Next up, it's the myth, the legend, Miss Tia Coffee. Karissa, what do you think?
So I really, really hated her promo look, the orange thing, hair, and this is a borderline shoot for me. I'm just gonna toot it. Talk about a glow up. She looks stunning. This African print dress is everything to me. And we saw in some of the behind the scenes conversations, there's like some sparkle in her hair. It's got dimension. It looks great. She looks like $1,000,000. So toot for me.
Tia is the queen that came out of nowhere for me this season and utterly stole my heart. So I have a very hard time judging her without being swayed. I'm absolutely tooting this. I won't go ahead and shoot it, but she looks gorgeous here. And please, universe, give Tia Coffee the coin she needs to up her game and bring her back for an all-star season, because the charisma just oozes off of her. I love her. I want more. Next up, it's Sister. What do you think?
I think my problem with Sister all season is I just don't get her. Whatever she's doing isn't translating for me. And I don't, the Tina with the axe maybe, but she looks like she's wearing curtains. This is going to be a moot for me, which I think is generous.
I'm the same thing. I'm in moot because I don't get it. And I agree. I feel like almost like Utica season 13, they're in their own universe and they're not really inviting us into what they're trying to accomplish. I look at this and I see curtains and I'm thinking the Gone with the Wind thing, which has been done to death on this show. We do not need any more Gone with the Wind looks. Just putting that out there. I don't understand the axe part of it. The whole thing's super confusing. It's a moot. It's yeah, she looks pretty, but I don't get it. Next up, we have Ahura. Go for it, Karissa.
So this like 90s bridal pirate look with the hair, this is a shoot for me. I love it. I love everything about this. This gave me things that I didn't know I needed. I wish we could see her hair a little better in this, because her hair is stunning, and just her fashion the whole way through this series has been amazing. This is a shoot. I love it.
It's a toot for me. Ahura, in my mind, is frankly the third place finisher of this season. I understand that that's not the way it actually worked out, but she performed so well, and I thought she was really great. Another one I can't wait to see on an all-star season. This is giving me November Rain mixed with some kind of lime fantasy. The hair is something about Mary. I don't know, but here's, again, I don't know exactly what her inspiration was here, but clearly there was one, and I don't need to know because I see it and I see it's gorgeous. That's the difference between what she's doing and what Veronica and Sister tried to do. So it's a toot for me. Next up, we actually go to our final four. It's Bimini Bon Boulash. What do you think, Karissa?
This is such a shoot for me. She looks stunning. I mean, it's a fancy corset. Like, this could be something that Vanjie would wear, right? But with the tulle train and those like sheer thigh highs with the platform heels, it's like all my 90s fantasy rolled into one. And then the hair is, every single thing about this is amazing. This is a shoot for me. I love it.
It's a toot for me. I do think she looks absolutely beautiful. This is a finale runway. This is a finalist runway. This is powerful. It's elegant. It's beautiful. I agreed with the judges that the panties took me out of it for a second. They really did. And maybe that's me, and maybe I'm being unfair. But overall, I think it was beautiful. It was a great way for a Bimini I think the strongest second half of a season any queen has had on any season. Bimini should be so proud of themselves. And again, I can't wait to see what happens with Bimini going forward. She's now the hottest queen in London, and deservedly so. Next up, it's Tayce. What do we think, Karissa?
So she wore something like this in one of the promo looks too. And I didn't love it. And I still don't love this, but I love how you can see how she feels in this. So I am going to toot this because she looks stunning, and you can tell that she feels stunning. And the way that that's conveyed is, it's like an X Factor kind of with this outfit. So this is a soft toot for me, mostly because I just don't really get what it's not my jam. So
I'm going to moot it, as I've done with most of Tayce's for the second half of this competition. You nailed it when you said that Tayce feels like $1 million in this, and you can see that. Tayce is gorgeous. She's always gorgeous. There is a weird disconnect in Tayce's head between how she thinks she looks and how the public will perceive it. And I guess there's a certain star quality, and I don't give a fuck what you think. I'm going to do what I think is the right way to do, and I appreciate that. But it's just not impactful. And most of her runways have not been impactful. You have this figure, you have this beauty, and you keep blowing them on samey outfits that just don't excite us. I don't know what to tell you. It's a move for me. Yeah. Next, it's Ellie Diamond. What do we think, Karissa?
So I think from the neck up, she looks probably the best she's ever looked. Neck down, it's okay for me. I'm gonna toot it because it's so huge, and just watching it walk, and when she did the little swish and squat, and it like her, I get what that feels like, I want to feel that too. I think the necklace maybe is a little too much, because the dress itself is so much that I wish there was a little bit more skin or a little bit of a break in her being so covered, but she looks like $1 million. So I'm tooting this.
I will toot this as well. I think this is probably the prettiest and most regal that Ellie has ever looked. Ellie has an interesting thing where she tends to drag herself up much older than she is. Like, if you told me that this queen was in her 30s, maybe early 40s, I'd believe you. Ellie's like 21. And I think a lot of it has to do with her specific styling choices with accessories. It's gorgeous. I thought it was like, I got the Glinda reference. It's huge in a great way. It's very pretty. And again, Ellie's an interesting queen. I think she should be proud of the run that she had on the season. And that's where I'll leave that. And finally, we have our winner, our crowned queen, Ms. Lawrence Chaney. The final time I get to say that. So what do you think, Karissa?
I like this. I like this a lot. I think because she wore a purple look in the promo that we discussed, and it was a similar silhouette. She's a queen who knows how to dress her body, and she looks great in the purple. And this outfit's really cute with she's got the little shock of black hair and also a black eyebrow on that side, the details, and Lawrence is paying attention, and the color looks great on her. I think the seaming is interesting. The shaping is stunning. This is a toot for me.
It's a total toot for me. I know some people had problems with this. I thought it was great. The color is sumptuous on her. I'm going to go so far as to say that Lawrence Chaney is actually a body queen, in that she takes her body and transforms it in a way that very few other queens are able to do, no matter what their size is. I think it's even more impressive given that she's a queen of size. But this to me looked, I'm not going to say it was fashion, but I will say that it looks modern. I will say it is sexy. I think it is a nod to Drag Race itself. And I think it is a perfectly good finale look. It's a very different approach to it, but I love it. So it's a toot for me. With that said, that's all of our queens. Karissa, who's your top toot of the week?
My top shoot of the week is Bimini Bon Boulash. She gave me, it was a close, Ahura was a very close second, but she gave me everything I wanted in this look. And the way that she could detach the train and perform in it, it's just everything that you want in a finale look. And I loved every second of it.
My top toot of the week goes to Joe Black, who again, I think was kind of done dirty on this show. I think she served it up every single time she was on that runway. And I am going to continue to stand this queen. And I think justice for Joe Black, hashtag. And that's it for Drag Race UK Season 2. Thanks so much for watching. I want to say thank you to all of my guest judges. You are all amazing. Thank you to Curtis Creekmore, who does all of our video work. He is behind all of these, so if you like them, thank that hooker. And I want to say to you, if you've enjoyed these videos, please make sure that you've subscribed to our YouTube channel, because we do these for Drag Race Season 13. We'll be doing them for Drag Race Down Under. We'll be doing them for Drag Race All-Star 6, which will be coming before you know it. And we're also going to be doing other original series having to do with comic books, etc. And you don't want to miss anything, so please subscribe. Also, please go over to greatpopculturedebate.com/bonus to find blogs for all of the episodes of Drag Race UK Season 2, as well as Season 13. And you can now even join our Down Under viewer pool, which is free, open to the public. You get to play along with us every week and potentially win a big prize package at the end, which we haven't determined yet, but we will. So thank you so much. We will be back with more Birdwatch this fall, believe it or not, when UK Season 3 airs. So that's it for now. Pip, pip, cheerio.